I'm on a grueling publishing schedule. I'm streaming this live on YouTube, whether they keep the recording this time or not. Let's hope. But I'm also recording the video as a separate segment to go out to those who have subscribed to the channel or who may be finding this video through other means. I produce content. This is what I've been doing since 1996, and it can get tiring to do the same thing over and over again. I've been asked frequently, well, Chris, why aren't you writing about the same things you were writing about 5 years ago? Well, because the world is a different place. The landscape of technology is completely different today than it was 5 years ago. I could stream live video, couldn't do it on YouTube, and the reason why I want to do live video recordings on YouTube is because all the comments that you leave and all the likes that you guys do for any kind of video counts against the velocity that we get for the content that we produce. So we get more bang for our buck, so to speak. But producing content on a regular basis can be very, very, well, fatigue can set in pretty quick. Whether you're writing or you're talking, sharing, you can only do it so frequently before you fall victim to fatigue. So we have crafted a set of tips on how to avoid fatigue while you are creating content, specifically blogging. Link, of course, is in the show notes from lockergnome.com. And, you know, you got to pace yourself, right? So we've set up a regular schedule for the videos that we do. And, you know, even doing that has created some stresses for me. Monday to me was just another day of the week. And then I realized as soon as I set the schedule, I had to be here in my desk right around that time every weekday to do something, to produce content. And you don't think that it takes a lot out of you, but, you know, an hour's time, and I think we're about rolling into that right now with this live broadcast, at least, it takes a lot out of you. And I used to do that maybe once a week. Now doing it every weekday, you know, I gotta pace myself. That's very, very important to do. So there are some tips and tricks, you know, beyond pacing yourself, because that's a general tip, that can help you with blogger fatigue. And some things that are suggested: open a window. And as dumb as that sounds, sometimes even changing the lighting in your area can do a lot to change your attitude. You feel refreshed. Sometimes, and in fact, they do recommend getting up and walking away from the computer, like, what is it, once an hour at least? And I certainly do that even if I don't intend to do it. I do. It's just kind of a force of habit. So that's one suggestion. And along with that, changing your work environment. You can go mobile. You can work somewhere other than where you've been used to working. That can help you get through something that may be mentally intense for you, and you may not think that, you know, creating content would be that much of a challenge. And as it looks like Greg Furrows says, that would be an amazing job. It is an amazing job, but that doesn't mean that it's not tiring. I mean, imagine being on for an hour. Just do this for me, and we'll compare notes. Go to a room in your home where someone may be listening, someone may not be listening, and talk to a camera. Nobody, but a camera for an hour, and see how tired you are at the end of that hour. Talk about that day's headlines. You could record the video and upload it to your own YouTube channel. Great, you're creating content. But it's tiring. And if you do not pace yourself, if you do not take advantage of these tips that we've laid out for you, the ones in the video and beyond, you could be setting yourself up for a fall. You can burn out in creating content. This is one of the reasons, or I should say another reason why I do like changing it up every so often. Because, gosh, if I was doing the same thing I was doing a year ago, I'd be bored. I mean, it would pain me so. I mean, not to say that what I was doing a year ago wasn't working. It's just that I got to keep things fresh, as fresh as I possibly can. It's another reason why I like doing live videos versus doing videos and then uploading them and see what everybody thinks about it. Got21C says, ooh, I like imagining. See, I'm able to play with this live audience. I could also play with the live audience at the live.pirillo.com chat room, which admittedly I haven't been doing as much as I probably should have lately because I've been so busy. And here's a good suggestion for you. If you guys have suggestions, feel free to make them in comments. Take regular visual breaks by looking at least 20 feet away, preferably to an outdoor view. That was a suggestion by Inbalance by Design. It's a good suggestion. Take a walk outside Look outside. I don't walk out. You know me. I'm a great indoorsman. I'm never going to walk outside, not on my own volition. Or if I do, there's a reason for it. So some other suggestions for you could be, let's see here. Yeah, there's a lot of weird comments coming in through YouTube. I'm almost afraid of what you guys are thinking right now. If you're a content producer, take advantage of the tips that we've laid out before you and before you end up burning out. I haven't burnt out yet, that I know of. Something smells burnt, though.